It's still Sports Fiber right here with your favorite guys. All right, I am the voice of Lagos. Just in case you are watching this for the very first time, you found heaven. You found gold. All right, welcome to where we have the realest conversation when it comes to football, sports generally. But yeah, we're focusing on football this time. No holds barred. Just say it as it is and let it be. They take it or they don't take it. All right. I'm here with my group of really exciting guys. Really, nobody say we sabi the football pass anybody. We're just here to just share our 2 cents and have you also share your 2 cents on what we're talking about right here in the studio. We want you to also get involved. All of the teasers we're throwing out there, we want you to also give us your take on these things as well. And don't forget, please subscribe. That's right. Support this ministry, Joe. Before we go back to our village, because help us so that we can help you. All right. So subscribe to our channel, Sports Fiber, and you can drop a comment, you can like, you can just be involved and ensure that you're also following us on our social media platforms. All right, Instagram, Facebook, and X. All you have to do is just type the word Sports Fiber, and it will pop up. You can follow and support us. We really do appreciate all of that love. All right, well, it's been quite the excitement so far, and we're taking it even a notch higher. We want to talk about some really exciting things. Before we started, I mentioned about something we're bringing to the table, and that's player comparison, something we'll always do from time to time, where we'll put two players side by side and just talk about them and compare which you would prefer to have in your team if you had an opportunity to. All right? And but before we get into that, let's quickly meet the guys again. The hilarious Okwe. He's a guy that I don't know, man. He's a troublemaker, but yeah,
very troublesome dude.
Very, very troublesome man. But yeah, okay, what's popping? Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm fine. Welcome back. Welcome once again to Sport Fiber.
Yeah.
Please, if you have not subscribed, please press on that subscription button right now, please. It's
right.
Because of you, we are here. Help our ministry.
Help us.
Yes.
To help you. All right. We've got a swap. We had Wale the other time, but this time we have two local footballers that will be having a conversation with myself. We had Habib in the previous edition. This time we have an active footballer currently playing for Ikorodu City right here in Lagos. It's a team that plays in the NNL. Many say the most important league in the country. His name, Gidado Toyi. You're welcome,
Thank you.
My man.
What
my
an
man.
intro.
Mama, I mean,
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. And,
That's right, that's
It
right.
promises to be a good show. And yes, let's get on with it.
all right, let's get on with it. And Habib also a local footballer, though unattached at the moment. But maybe you can.
We will attach him soon.
We'll
don't worry.
attach-
Unattached, you know.
Bro,
We'll attach him soon.
unattached. AKA unattached.
Unattached. I mean, let's just use that as my AKA already.
AKA. All
But
right,
then,
so-
I mean,
yeah.
hopefully I get attached soon.
Yes.
So that
To Manchester United, so that I can rival Bruno.
I'll help the team. I don't care about Bruno. I'll help the team. You know,
It's like
any club I play for, I get to help the club while, they help me to
Okay.
build my
Are you
brand.
trying
My brother, you are going there to make money. I help the team. I help the
to
team.
beg? Are you trying to?
I'm not begging.
Wow.
They are helping me and I'm helping them. It's a win-win for both sides.
But you're unattached.
But it doesn't matter. I'm alive.
Yeah.
That's the most important
Hey,
thing.
Joe.
But
It's
Leo
like,
said-
okay,
but Leo
can-
said
can you-
Legion.
Can you play for like what type of team would you like to join now? NNL, MPFL.
I mean,
Are you ready for that level?
yeah, I'm ready for any level of footballing right now. I'm I'm
You know
very,
what?
I'm very ready for
okay.
any level of football.
We will tell you where to go watch his song, his
Exactly.
clips.
Yeah.
You know, we need to probably do that. So you go check it out and see if he'll fit into.
And see his doings.
Yeah, see his doings.
Doings.
All right.
People who know.
Yeah, go no. And
Yes.
and by the way, that also says that from time to time we'll be talking to local footballers. We'll always have them on the show. So if you know a local footballer who can express themselves and want to be here to talk about themselves as well, market themselves, you can always drop that in the comments. And we can reach out to that person.
Speaking
All right,
of
so-
marketing themselves, let
Yeah.
me quickly market myself. I've been playing in the NNL for 5 seasons.
Wow.
I've played for Remo Stars,
Wow.
Rovers United of Calabar,
Wow.
Dynamite Force of Edo, Stationary Stores of Lagos,
Right.
and right now I'm with the Champions of Lagos.
That's right.
Back-to-back
Back-to-back
champions.
champions
Back-to-back
of Lagos.
That's
champions.
right. Put some
Ikorodu
respect to
City.
that name.
This
And,
guy, this guy's
and,
like the Anelka of NNL.
I'm not a striker. And,
I'm just talking
and,
about the way you are moving it around.
and we're having a good
Yeah,
season.
but he moved around.
He moved
a lot.
around,
Yeah,
he moved around.
yeah. So,
He was in love with.
yeah, we're
And
traveling.
we're having a good season. We hope to be in the Premier League by next
very
season.
soon. Very soon.
So
We'll be
just
there for
4
you.
games to go.
Patewo,
So
Patewo.
just check on YouTube. Gidado. So you
Gidado.
video me pombe. Check.
Just check. He has nothing to say. Just
That's
check.
nothing much.
I mean, really, so good to have you. It's not easy to get these players, to come do this, and really good that we can have you here. By the way, just for the records, Ikorodu City, one of the teams really pushing to make way to the Nigerian Premier Football League. We'll talk about the NPFL very soon. I can't wait for that conversation. But in the meantime, let's quickly delve into the players we want to compare today. Now, see, some of these players have been compared before on different platforms or wherever, and some maybe not. This one, I particularly want to, cause more crinkum with this. But yeah, Mason
Iggy Haga.
Greenwood and Cole Palmer will do Foden and Bukayo Saka and Casemiro and Rodri. Now, one thing I want you all to take away from your mind is, hey, recency bias. Some of these players are currently performing better than others, all right, for several reasons. I want us to look at the conversation based on the talent, purely the talent of these players, and make a choice. If you are a coach and there is these players right before you and you have to pick one, which player would you go for? Take away, it might be hard to say take away the stats or the achievements, because achievements also make players. It makes them, it gives them the reputation that they have in the game. But as well, all of these players that we have mentioned to a very large extent have achieved, at different levels.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, what I'm begging for is do not allow recency bias to
Get in the way.
to get in the way of your assessment of these players. All right. So first, guys, Mason Greenwood, Cole Palmer. Mason Greenwood, I mean, we know the situation he's had. He's been off football for a while, but he's back now with Getafe. He's doing well, by the way, for Getafe. We're yet to get a final decision on what happens with his Man United career. There being some teams touted to also buy him in the summer. We don't know what will happen with that. But Cole Palmer is the man of the moment, the boy of the moment, the sunshine in Chelsea's darkness. But yeah, I mean, incredible numbers he's doing. Signed from City barely some few months ago in the summer, and he's doing incredible numbers. 20 goals already in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I think he's got about 24 in all competitions
All
or so.
competitions, yeah.
And the assists also quite
Yeah.
a number. Before Mason Greenwood had the situation, he was that talent.
Yeah.
That everybody felt like this will be it. He was a complete hitman.
Yeah.
Left, right, center. He could use both foot. Very, very, very good on the ball, and his striking abilities and many other things. But really, for you, Hilarious Okwe, recency bias, once again, please put it one side. We know Cole Palmer is breaking bounds. But, I mean, Cole Palmer,
Talent-wise,
yes,
right.
talent-wise. Cole Palmer,
Talent-wise, right.
21, Mason Greenwood, 22. these players have shown what they can do at the highest level of English football, which is the Premier League.
Yeah.
We know the records of Mason Greenwood some 2 seasons back. At some point, 17 goals, yes, in 2 seasons, and all of that. But really, for you, if you had to look at both players, who would you go for? And why, if you were a manager? 2 young talents.
2 young talent, right? I would tilt towards Mason Greenwood. I've not forgiven him for what he made me go through. For real, I was rooting for this boy. I was actively rooting for him. I could go to a market square and fight for this boy. So when that news broke out, he broke me.
He broke you.
It broke my heart. Like I've still not recovered.
Oh.
That boy hurts me so
now you
badly.
actually find him guilty.
No, he's not guilty.
Are you
No,
serious?
don't use the word guilty. No, he's not
He has
guilty.
been,
He has been
cleared.
He has been
exonerated.
cleared.
No, he's not guilty.
Yeah.
So anybody that is exonerated is not guilty. So, and I think
Thank you for correcting me.
Manchester United, they've
At
not
least.
handled that case very well. They've not handled it very well.
We're not talking
How do
about
you
this
mean?
case, so leave the
I'm
case.
talking
We're not
about
talking
the
about the case.
He's talking about the player.
talent. I'm talking about the talent itself.
about the
Because
player.
He's
because
using
if
the
not-
case
if they are-
to
He's building up a case.
yeah, if they are- if they
I
are-
can understand
if
this.
they are managed
Idado.
that situation well, look at what he's doing for Bodala.
Okay, you're looking at it from a perspective that if
Yeah.
he hadn't been off
Yeah, for
where he would have been now.
But I love his resurgence at Getafe.
Yes.
Like what he's doing for Bordelas is massive.
Brilliant.
Greenwood is the
Brilliant.
go-to player when you are going to Getafe right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
and he punishes anybody at any given time.
Yeah.
Bro, what Greenwood brings to the table, he's not bringing. He's the table.
Table
This
was not
boy,
even working,
this
like-
boy has the power, has the technique. This guy is like,
And he's
like
got eye
the
for goals.
reincarnation of Robin van
Oh,
Persie.
Palmer doesn't have eye for goals. I don't know.
He does have I
that's what I'm
but
saying.
minus the
said
penalties he has scored. Then let's bring that to
He's
the
a penalty
table.
matcher.
Yeah, so
know what you're
if
saying?
nobody's going to
You're
say it,
saying.
I will say it.
That-
I will say it.
that-
Penalty goals are
Minus
goals
the
too.
penalties, then let's talk.
How
Let's
we
have
minus
the
the
conversation.
penalties?
Penalty goals are goals.
Wait,
know,
hold
they're
on. Minus the
corner
penalties, and let's come and have this conversation. Greenwood doesn't take penalties.
The penalties
Right?
doesn't
He's a
take-
gunman, natural gunman. Just let him find that chance, and he hits it very well. He knows how to hit the ball. He
So
hits it.
he hits it.
He
Go
hits
easy.
it.
I think I agree with him.
Yeah.
You
when
agree?
Yeah, I agree that
I mean, because you're a
Greenwood-
footballer, I mean, there's some sort of more attention I want to pay to your assessment of these 2 talents. You say you're going for Greenwood?
But then again, I have to point out that Palmer is not. I don't think he's a winger.
Exactly.
The way he plays,
My
right?
point.
Plays like a midfielder, attacking midfielder.
Exactly.
He's not a runner.
Behind the
Yeah.
striker,
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah.
So his numbers are unbelievable. To
For
be
that
fair.
position.
Unbelievable.
Crazy.
So if we compare him to Greenwood, I don't think that's
Greenwood
a
in
fair
the first season has
comparison.
17 goals.
I don't think it's a fair
17.
comparison. Like, winger to winger.
Yeah, I also
You
No,
get-
no. I don't think you must, because they are attacking players. They
Yeah.
can play across the front 3, and that is very true. Cole Palmer can play through the middle. Pep used him through the middle. In some games, he can play out wide, same as Greenwood.
Yeah,
also.
but the truth is, how effective was it for Pep when he used him? Through the middle
He was-
and on the left. I don't think so. The only time Palmer plays well is when he's on the right. For
Coming
Man
off-
City.
coming
I remember
off
the game against Arsenal,
where-
Community Shield.
where he
Check
he-
his goals.
he
Most
pinned
of the
that ball
time
into
it's
the top corner.
a bend.
Yeah.
So if he's playing on the left, he doesn't get to do all those kind of magic.
But away from their position on the pitch, I'm concerned about
The
the
talent.
talent. For
Talent-wise, I think Greenwood is ahead of him. Yes.
Well,
He uses both
I-
feet.
For me,
He
I
uses
don't,
both
I don't,
feet?
I don't
Okay.
think,
Yeah.
I don't think
Okay.
so. I only feel like, I mean, what I like more about Mason Greenwood is kind of aggression, you know,
alright.
on the ball.
Yeah.
You understand
Yeah.
how he wants to get past this defender
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
defender and then
He's a
shoot.
lion.
he always wants to shoot.
That's what I like about him. And for me, if I have to like pick a player, that is key. I mean, especially an attacking player. That is one key thing I always look out for
What about
in
the
attacking
padlock?
players.
I gotta go.
Okwe, I don't come up. See, I know they sit down beside you right now. Sure, you understand. So that's one key thing I look out for in attacking players. Now, Cole Palmer on the other hand seems to be like this, talented player with, that does things effortlessly.
Like he has that
so-
David
so
Silva
much-
aura.
He has
So
that.
much ease.
He has that magic touch.
Yes.
you understand.
Creative.
He's
So
creative.
He's
He's
got ball sense.
they have different qualities. So
Okay.
it depends on what you're looking for in your team.
what if you are a coach? What would you be looking out
It's
for?
difficult.
Yeah,
It's-
that's
we are
the-
not getting it.
that's the
We are not
point.
getting it.
That's the
If
point.
I am a coach,
The
I
point.
want both of them.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Because
I
their
want-
talents, they
or
complement
if I
each
don't
other.
want
Yeah.
both of them, I want what I don't have at the time. Do you get?
And we don't know what.
What are the things you don't have now?
You're not even done being.
You don't have a club now.
I don't have a club now.
You
so
don't have a club
do you
now,
get?
so-
So
Why
let's-
you like this now? Must
No,
you-
no,
must you-
No, he said I'm going to look for the things I don't have.
You understand?
Boy,
Shout
like-
out for president. Make
You have
Okpe
a
bully
club,
me.
Sports Fiber is your club.
Make Okpe bully me for here. Make we come up for
When-
him.
when you sign
When you
your
don't
contract-
blue, when you don't
Wait,
sign.
wait.
No, I'm your guy regardless.
Nah,
I'm
him
no,
I
I'm
go-
your
no,
guy.
actually, now
No.
him I go. You get one song where Wizkid sing.
No,
If you
no,
solo
wait,
tell me
hold
say
on.
I no go blow.
No,
Now
no,
you
I'm
go
not-
be my solo that
No,
time.
no, no.
I go make reference.
No, don't worry.
When they say
Don't worry.
no,
Abi,
no.
I'm rooting for you regardless, right?
Yeah.
I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you
What's all
regardless.
this? What's all this?
Baba, let's
Get-
let's
get the
let's
room.
let's get on. So,
Wait. We don't do that here, please. Nah.
let's get on with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So,
So-
basically, that's just my own opinion. But if I truly have to pick one,
You are also a footballer. You should go for one. I want you to go. For
Mason Greenwood is a player of my heart. So
How
I
can
have to-
everybody go for Mason Greenwood?
I mean, that's life. Sometimes it happens that way.
And really, for all of you out there watching,
I'm
I
a
need
big
to
fan
know.
too.
Please let us know. Are these guys? Are they smoking?
Okay,
Something?
you can
Or-
tell me
or
I'm.
wait.
Look me straight into my eyes and tell me I'm biased, right? But let's talk about talent right now. Bring Greenwood to the table. Bring Palmer to the table. There is this level and there is this
Actually,
level.
there's something
to
I
Greenwood.
think about
So-
picking players. I mean, I feel
You-
like
what you are picking beans. They are the spoils one and they are the good
okay,
ones.
sorry. There's something I think about having a choice in
Okay.
players like
Okay.
attacking players. You can pick you can choose to have a player with an average level of magic touch
Okay.
and more aggression.
Okay.
On the
Depending
ball.
on the skill set. Okay.
Yeah, on the ball.
On the ball.
And leave out that attacking player that has just that magic touch without aggression. So I think this explains why everybody is going for Greenwood. Greenwood has that, magic touch. Maybe
Okay.
not as much as Palmer, but that aggression, to
Alright.
always want to get goals, to always want to, help his club.
Mentality.
Mentality. I think that's the word. You understand? Palmer, if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't come, I mean,
Yeah, he has this
he
nonchalant
has
kind
that-
of
yeah,
attitude.
if it
Like,
comes,
you
it
know what?
comes.
Yeah, but let's be fair. Let's be fair.
nonchalant?
That is
Is
just.
it
No, I'm not saying
nonchalant?
non.
just how
nonchalant?
You,
Yes,
Okpe doesn't
Look.
get the right word, but then
It's not.
No,
it's not
I
nonchalant.
think
solely-
look, when I mean nonchalant, it doesn't mean like the way
Yeah, Palmer
the
is just
aura he
more
carries.
Yeah,
He
like
carries
Mesut
this
Ozil.
nonchalant.
yeah, like
you know,
Mesut,
fine.
like I mean,
Yeah.
it has to come off like the goals, the assist has to come off like. If my magic touch
he's
can't,
less physical.
if
He's
my
less
magic
physical
touch
in terms of presence.
can't do that for me, then it's fine. Let someone else get it. But Mason Greenwood, if my magic touch can't do it for me,
Yeah,
I have to team
yeah,
with the
yeah,
ball.
yeah.
I have to,
Toughness and all
yeah.
of that.
So that's I guess that's what explains everyone here picking
Wow.
Mason Greenwood.
Wow.
Even though
Wow.
a lot of our viewers have like contrary opinions.
And
Please,
to
let
be
them
honest-
shoot it in.
No,
Let them shoot it in.
yeah, because really, I'm very sure that a lot of Chelsea fans will be upset, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what.
Whatever.
Like I said, recency bias can corrupt the fiber of this conversation.
And we don't want to corrupt the
well, you
fiber.
know,
We don't.
On Sports Fiber, we like to retain the,
The
fiber.
fiber, exactly.
All right, but the most important thing here is looking at them as two talents, pure talents. You have watched them play. Who would you like to have? Who would you rather have, and why? All right, so you can please drop your comments right there. Don't forget, please subscribe. You can also ensure you're following us on all our social media platforms: Instagram, Twitter, now X, and Facebook. Just type Sports Fiber. You can follow us and please share this video to that Chelsea fan, that Man United fan, that Cole Palmer lover, that Greenwood lover. Let's know if you had a chance, if you as a manager, you've got a chance to make a selection between those two. Who would you go for?
You that are watching it from home right now, that I am saying that Mason Greenwood, Mason Oluwagbotemi, that's what we call
Greenwood.
him. Greenwood. Yes, in the hood. Greenwood, the proper gunman, is better than Cole Palmer.
20 Premier League goals.
Code Palmer.
What's your NIN number? So when things
Anyways,
I'll be your NIN, and then so when things
what
go
just
wrong,
happened there
they know how
is
to
not
track
part of
you.
this show. I didn't ask anybody who is better.
See, whatever you are looking for, if
John.
you have issues with what I've said, see, go to the voice page. Go and give him problem. He brought me on this one, so
you done the
so
smoking,
he's the one that
bro.
set me
You
up.
done
So
the
just go to his
smoking,
page and set him up.
But really, guys, talk to us, all right? Let's know who you would rather have in your team. All right, guys, let's move away from that quickly. Let's do the battle of the midfielders. This comparison is perhaps one of the most talked about. Two players who feel important roles in every footballing side or every setup, really. Every role is important, but yeah, the position of a deep-lying midfielder is perhaps one of the most important in modern day football. And like they often say that in this time and age, the game seems to be won more often than not from the midfield. Casemiro and Rodri, who is on top of the world right now. We know that Casemiro have been there at that level for so many years
So many.
with Real. But it feels like power has changed hands now, and it's Rodri currently there, sitting there as a king. But we want to talk about these two players with respect to their talents and who you would rather have. Like I said, currently Rodri is, better. Casemiro is barely playing, run of games now, and even when he plays, he's been really poor in recent times. But we're looking beyond the now. All right, we want to look at both players as two important players. When we will talk about deep lying midfielders over the years, there will be reference points. Both players have won it all, right? There's maybe apart from the World Cup, but yeah, the Champions League. Talk about it.
Definitely.
Talk about it.
Definitely.
Hilarious Okwe. Who would you go for and why? Who would you rather have in your team?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Casemiro and Rodri.
this is my my submission.
This is your submission.
Yes, concerning this.
You want to go to court?
Yeah, concerning this conversation.
Okay.
Right. Casemiro for me is a traditional four.
It would be traditional.
A traditional four in the sense that the rough tackling, hard tackling defensive midfielder that cuts out supplies of opposition.
Yeah.
That is what Casemiro is.
Okay.
And he played with some players that complement whatever he's doing. He doesn't have to do much. Just do the cutting, just do the marking.
yeah.
Then break the play.
I'm not
and
sure
there's
you're
a
right
cruise.
about that too.
There's a cruise.
But carry on.
There is a cruise and there is a Modric that take
Okay.
it up from there.
Okay.
Right. So he just does the basic deep line midfielder thing.
Basic.
Okay.
Muramole, do everything. Cynical fouls. He's got this. He's got it in his Arsenal, and he does very well with
and
it.
he scores too.
He
from
scores
time
too,
to
right?
time.
He from
Scored some important
important goals. He's got long range
Yeah.
shots because
Yeah.
when you don't expect him to shoot, he shoots.
Yeah.
And he's good aerially too. So
Yes, it's good
You
aerially too.
You
Good,
cannot
yep.
you cannot rule him out, right? So he's going to give you something going forward, and he does the normal thing defensively. But I feel, I don't know, I might be wrong, but I feel Rodri is more of a system player. You ask me why.
Yeah.
I feel Rodri is more of a system player.
That's hard.
Yeah, I feel, right? Look at when he was playing for Atletico Madrid, he
Yeah.
was not there. He was just a normal midfielder, right? the outputs were not there. Even the tackles he's making was not there.
He was in a functional side.
He was in a functional side.
Atletico
At-
Madrid side.
but it was in a functional side, but it was not the Koke. He had the Koke and Saul Niguez partnering him. Those are rough players too, right? So the duty was not, the heavy duty was not on him. But when he came to City, it was the system. It was built to play, you know,
And built around
It
him.
was. So they now built that team around. Fernandinho was leaving. They needed a forward that understands football, the nitty-gritty of football, who can play, who can
Yeah,
pass,
yeah.
who can turn. And Rodri does all these things. Rodri will collect ball, and he's press resistant too.
Yes.
So all these things, he doesn't play like a normal four, a present day four. You not see Rodri dragging the ball with you on the floor, but Casemiro wants to go to the mud with you. That's the difference between them.
Right.
Rodri is more of a Rolls Royce midfielder,
Loves to have
like
the
a
ball.
Sergio Busquets that has power,
Loves to dictate
dictate
the
the
game.
play. But Casemiro, he doesn't care. Just collect the ball, pass, let somebody else do the job. But when you are coming, will die there.
Does that make Rodri better?
Does that make Rodri better in that
does
system?
Does it make Rodri more favored for you?
In the system,
The fact that he's evolving. And he's recreating
fill that role, right? So for the fact that he's recreating that role, yeah, he has a point. He has. You can give him, but I'll still go with Casemiro. You know why? Bring your Champions League to the table. This guy wants a lot. He did not just win.
He was
He was instrumental to the winnings.
Rodri
So
as well.
bring all the trophies on board.
City's-
Then let's have
City's
that.
treble.
Let's have.
You know that
Casemiro
if you-
made
you know- you know
made
that- let-
FIFA
listen,
team of
if
the year
you-
more than
see,
4 or
if
5
you-
times.
If you bring
as
trophies,
a defensive midfielder.
if you bring trophies to the table, then it
There's
won't be a
no-
balance.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
I don't
saying
want to bring.
about raw talent.
Yes,
I'm just
I don't
saying.
wanna bring
I'm just saying.
trophies and all
I'm not saying trophy is very, very important. But I'm just saying like what he even won while he was doing it, while he was fighting in the mud, right? Casemiro is that kind of player that will come onto the pitch of play, and before 5 minutes you see that all his shots are dirty already. That is the job of a four. Kill somebody before they kill you. And he doesn't care. All those cynical fouls, he's very good at it. Those yellow card fouls that are important to breaking play.
Plus red cards. Too.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He does it effortlessly. But Rodri is more of a system player for me.
And that's why you would go
For Casemiro. I love people that are fierce.
Would you? So this means that you would prefer a player who can do what he's needed to do,
Yeah,
and a bit more,
yeah.
because that's Rodri.
Rodri can do a bit more.
Yes.
But he has the panache. He's got the
Yes.
class.
I
We're
don't
doing it.
agree.
But me, I prefer Casemiro.
Abib.
I actually don't agree to. Let me.
Okay, because it's serious.
I mean, I really don't agree to Rodri. Maybe he does a bit more. But you know, like you said, the primary objective of a defensive midfielder, like I am one, and
From your own perspective.
from my own perspective,
But you're unattached now. I don't.
I'll bite people's throats.
Yeah, that's
You
your
bite people
job.
through.
That's your job. That's your job.
I'll cut down intestines,
Yeah.
win the ball and all of that. You know, Rodri doesn't do that. To me, like I see Rodri as that kind of player that when Manchester City are like in problem in terms of they have the ball most of the time. and then
It's not
maybe-
so obvious because they have the ball
ball
most of the
most time.
time.
So, but few times when
That they don't have the
and
ball.
they need that defensive midfield aura, like who's going to win the ball back? Who's going to pick up the ball so that we can continue play?
Rodri.
I don't think
does
you're
that.
right, bro.
Rodri does that.
Rodri does that.
Listen, Rodri does that more with a foul. Like he breaks play with a foul. He got carded for that yesterday too. if you
Yeah.
check.
Doesn't
I mean,
matter.
you always
Just get the
you
job
always
done.
You always get cards.
The point is the Casemiros will win the ball with more.
Casemiro
often,
that-
yes, oftentimes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Will
Yeah, it's got the
win ball
tackles.
oftentimes
Even
without-
if we can go
without
through the
committing
stats
a foul.
of tackles won
Yes.
and tackles made
Without
over the
committing
years,
a
Casemiro had
foul.
a lot.
Let me come in.
Kase
So
have been
this is-
Kase have been
I wish
a bit
this-
more established.
I wish
Even at the time before Rodri even
the
made
boys-
his move to
the
City.
boys, I
So
wish
yeah.
a defensive midfielder like N'Golo Kante is in this conversation. Like he will do that you know, a bit more, like you called it, you know, having to take play and also win back the ball
yeah.
without a foul
Yeah.
when they have to do that.
I would like to add
Do you
something. I would like to say
understand? So,
something.
For me, Rodri is not. I mean, his presence off the ball is usually when we have to see the referee show someone a yellow card.
Wow. Guidado is a midfielder
So,
for
Guidado
Ikorodu
is-
City.
Guidado is obviously going to go with Rodri.
No.
Because they play.
Calm down now, calm down.
Wait now.
Let me explain.
All right.
First of all, I don't think there is too much difference between these two players.
Right.
I think what is different is the system they both play in. They both played in because, you know,
Both played,
Casemiro,
yeah,
we're talking about
yeah.
when he was in Madrid.
True.
When you look at City, most of the time, they have the possession. Yeah, they dominate the game, they keep the
Right,
ball,
they keep the
they
ball.
create chances. And the few times when you need someone to cut off attack,
Yeah.
I watch it a lot. And Rodri does that, you know, stops attack. Casemiro did that a lot because Madrid, as much as we play well,
Yes.
we also allow you know,
Other
the
teams to
opposition
play. Absolutely.
play us. You get?
That's Real Madrid.
Madrid
because
now,
he's
we are not
we
as
now,
dominant.
because he's
I'm a
a
Madrid fan,
Madrid
bro.
fan. He like-
We are not as
You are
dominant
only
as
allowed to
City.
use we when you are referring to Ikorodu City.
Well, he's right. I can't argue that.
All right,
So,
all right.
and when you look at both players, they come up with the goods in big games. Although Casemiro's own has been more because in Madrid he scored in the Champions League final for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
He has scored.
In the
He has scored
semi-finals, he scored
for
in
Madrid.
Rodri-
No
like
best, no
Rodri-
best.
Important games.
Important games.
Literally won
El
the
Clasico.
Champions
Even
League for City.
wait. Even when Casemiro came to United,
Yeah.
he scored the goal that gave United
The cup last
Yeah.
season
The
against
FA Cup,
against
Carabao.
Carling Cup against Newcastle.
So-
So important
Carabao,
goals.
yeah.
Yeah.
And when you look at Rodri as well, 2 seasons ago when they wanted to win the league, where the title challenge got to the last day of the
yeah,
league.
yeah, he
When
scored.
Liverpool was playing Villa, or is it City playing
Yeah,
Villa?
yeah.
You know, the goal that led to City winning the trophy
Yeah.
was scored by Rodri.
Yeah, and he scored
And
a
again,
important
the
goal in
Champions League
final.
final
I mean, he
last
did-
season
he-
against Inter
he did-
Milan,
he did it.
he did it again. So when you look at both players, I think they do the dirty job. It's just that Casemiro don't do many dirty jobs pass, and that's because of the
because
different
they
teams they are playing
played-
for.
yeah.
They played for.
So
So my
choice.
point is, both of them.
If if
I
you're
think
a
it's balanced.
coach, please,
If
pick
no, if I'm a coach,
and you just want to choose
I also
one.
have a case against
I'm a Madrid fan. I'll pick Casemiro.
Okay.
I also have a case against case. Like, I mean,
Casemiro, yeah.
yeah.
Why put change his name to Casey?
It's Casemiro na ìwé ni Casey kò yé mi. Casey kí ni? Ìjọ lẹ wá di 10 years go show for your case kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Casemiro, I mean, at some point, I usually get
Cringe.
when I see him, you know, on the ball. You understand?
Cassie, right?
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
during his time at Real Madrid. Sometimes you have.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
Yeah, you have to like.
He does this schoolboy kind of play. Casemiro ló ṣe eléyìí
at
like
this level,
no, it's understandable.
So, a lot of his qualities are just, you know,
Off the ball.
Off the ball,
and
yeah.
really when you have to like shoot, get that you know, beast mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to-
I think I will agree with him for the first time.
You
Finally.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay. All right.
Still.
So still for you.
Because of the fact that, you know, if we have to check, except maybe it has changed to what we used to know to be the, you know, primary duty of a defensive midfielder, like primary.
Yeah.
As a defensive midfielder, I feel like, or what I know, what I've been coached to do is to be the shield for that back line. You understand? So
Any other thing
who
is,
does it better is who I'm picking. Between Rodri
and for you,
and for me, Casemiro does it better.
wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can agree and disagree and agree again. So we have agreed together that we are one. Let's go. Let's go.
So can we share the grace now?
The grace of the Lord continue.
Well, no, I know. Yeah, I mean, see, so, okay, Casemiro.
This is unusual. Oh. The first comparison we agreed on the same thing.
Yeah.
Second one, the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying you should not start from me again.
The beauty
guys.
of this
Yes.
is that, you know, the viewers.
But this last one, we would have different opinions. There's nothing.
You guys
can
can't
tell me.
tag out.
the always have like contrary opinion.
opinion.
That's
Yeah.
Okay,
easy.
all right,
You know, we've
all right.
seen our comment section.
Let's talk about well, yeah, just for the records, drop your comment. All right, let's know. I like the perspective of the guys. We want to know yours as well. Remember, if you start bringing trophies won, all those things, I feel it's a very lazy way to go about.
But it's not lazy. You.
See, with due respect to, they are both achievers.
Yeah.
All right. If you
Achiever
if
pass
you-
achievers,
I
so.
know, I know. But
Achiever, I mean,
I
they're both solid star.
I want us to look at it more from
The talent.
the talent
The
of
ability.
of the ability of the
Okay.
player.
Okay. Okay.
So share with us. On the flip side, let's look at Bukayo Saka folding. This one, it has caused violence on social media time and time again. Every I don't know, every time you have this conversation, there's always some sort of division. Bukayo Saka broke into Arsenal a couple of seasons back.
As a left back,
I said, well, are you happy now to add that? But yeah, these days he's become maybe their most important player.
he is their most important player.
Starboy.
Starboy Saka. Ogo Lorin.
And
Okwa.
a certain Phil Foden, a few seasons back, Pep said he's the most talented player I've
He
ever
has
managed.
coached. Yeah.
Even though we know that,
He's a lie.
I don't know if that's past
He's a
Bale,
lie.
but
They call it Filagban.
Fila.
It's a lie.
Pep
But
is a hype
something
man.
that we know
Can
is
hype.
that Phil is growing
Into yeah.
into an incredible talent, and it feels like he's only just scratching the surface.
He's got high ceilings.
High ceilings, really. Their campaign, their treble-winning campaign, he was integral to it. This season, he's
very, very important.
He's
too.
being very important. I think he's been involved in more goals than any other person.
Yeah.
in that
Definitely,
in all
yeah.
Goals and
competitions.
assists.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's run a very quick, thin line between these two, and let's talk about the talent. They're two incredibly talented players. Habib, no. Let me start from Gidado. For you, Foden Saka.
Chai.
If you are a manager
I'm with her though.
and you are giving these two talents, you have to buy one. Who would you go for, and why?
So difficult.
Well,
So
It's so
difficult.
difficult, right?
it's as
So-
difficult as-
so-
as-
so
as-
difficult.
as it is. Saying
But,
So
just-
difficult.
Let
you
me
have
let me
one
just
player.
when you look at Foden
Hmm.
at City,
Let's look at him.
he has played from right wing,
To left wing.
left wing, center forward,
Yeah.
attacking
Midfield,
midfield.
Yeah.
Even sometimes fill the role of KDB.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Players a 10, players a 8.
And then when you look at Bukayo Saka, who has done well for Arsenal in the last 2 seasons, done well for England,
Incredibly well.
gone into the international scene and did well, where Cellini was even pulling his jersey.
Euros,
I think it's tight. But in terms of talent, skill, gifts, I think Foden.
I know. Somehow, I had a feeling that you were going to say that.
Yeah.
When you mentioned. Okay. So, Girado, for you, Foden.
I think, Foden. Foden it is.
For me,
The purity of the talent. For you, Foden.
Foden.
it's a hard pick too. I mean, considering all of the criteria that I always use,
Okay.
you get skill, they explosive,
Mm.
aggressive, and all of that. I mean, they both have, all of that. But because this man, Okpe, has made Arsenal seem to be that dead team. And, out of all of this whole
Yeah.
dead Arsenal.
Yeah.
So we are saying your selection will come from a biased point of view.
I mean, life too can be unfair sometimes.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
It's
an opinion,
it's my
and
opinion,
and
yes.
and
Of
that
course.
that in
Yeah, you get it.
itself
So
is biased.
it's something biased, exactly. I mean, looking at that,
Yeah.
that shit club that you.
But when did I become the?
what's all
Wait,
this?
Make I come
when-
ahead.
hold
Make I
on,
come ahead.
hold on.
Guys, hey.
When did I? Hold on,
guys,
hold on, hold on.
hey,
Before,
guys,
hold on.
hey,
When did I
guys.
become the
Oh,
SI unit
oh,
for opinion?
For shit.
Me na no.
When did
me
I
na no
become the
slap.
SI unit for opinion,
okay,
right?
guys, we will have head to head
No, I'm just saying.
later, but
Okay.
not now. All right?
Okay, go on. You can have your pick, please.
I mean, so in all of these situations that
Yeah.
Saka,
Yeah,
pleading,
yeah.
you still can handpick him, to be the club's best player, take him to the national team. You can still say this guy is buzzing.
Yeah.
That's something huge for me.
Something huge. The word is huge.
If I have to pick a player that I've seen
Okay.
in a situation like that
Mm.
and is still buzzing up until now, and if Phil Foden in that system,
Mm.
when I say
Wait.
system,
So what are you?
I'm not saying Phil Foden is not.
So what are you saying?
What I'm saying is, I'll pick Saka. If that's what
Bottom
you
line
say,
is
Oh, you pick
that's
Saka.
the bottom line, because I mean.
Okay, you
He has done
because you
and
think
even
you
if
think
even
that-
Phil Foden under that, I mean, the atmosphere has just been very, very favorable for Phil Foden, the coaching, and all
the
of that.
system.
The system he plays,
and it's a winning team.
That's a very strong point.
It's, it's a,
Yeah, I
it's a
agree,
winning
I
team.
agree.
and even at that, we can still say that before now, I think last season, I may be wrong, but then correct me. I think there was a time Foden wasn't having this good run of form.
Yeah, I mean,
even in that system.
yeah.
True.
And
True.
Saka was buzzing. All the time.
Hallelujah,
In
somebody.
terms of, is this coming from a place of talent?
Yeah, it's I mean, you need talent, a lot of it.
If
to do
because
all of
because
these
because
things
you are
in
you
a
are
system
you are
like
you are
that.
mentioning points like
Like
system, stats, all those. Once you start bringing it in,
Statistics.
it starts.
You are
taking
talking about
it-
numbers. When
Yeah,
you
I
say
mean, you-
numbers,
you-
that's stats.
yeah.
No, it's not. I didn't say numbers. I
But-
didn't mention numbers.
You
I
said
But
didn't
you
run
said
of form.
system.
Yeah, run of form.
Run of form
yes.
in what? Okay, in what sense? Run of form in what sense?
In terms
Run of form is-
performances.
Performances
generally.
is what? It's goals, assists, numbers.
Not just
How
you
you
are
can
the one
impact-
limiting- I said
okay.
it before. You people are always limiting good performances
To goals and
numbers.
assists.
No.
These guys are attacking players, bro.
See,
Deep.
If you
attacking players, bro.
if you are not bringing those things to the table, yes, you may be playing well,
playing well,
but they will
Sorry.
always pick someone that brings that to the table
Sorry.
over
like
you
a certain
That's what I'm saying.
Godwin
That's what I'm saying. That is
Odibo
why- that's
of
why-
of Sporting
that
Lagos.
is
He still doesn't have an MPFL goal,
That's
Wow.
why this
and he's
is-
one of their very
that is
important
why-
players going
that is
forward.
why this is me speaking from my own perspective.
Okay.
So from my own perspective, if I'm saying performances,
Okay.
I'm not limiting it to stats.
Okay, so for you,
Personally.
Foden,
For me,
Saka.
Saka.
Saka Foden. So talking about perspective, right?
Saka Foden.
Yeah, from where you are seated here, you might write 9, and I'll be seeing 6 from where I'm seated.
Exactly. You're right.
So this is perspective here, right?
Baba, take off your glasses. You
So I think for the second time we agreed to something.
Yeah.
6 and
Yeah.
perspective.
So and what is the definition of talent?
Hey, voila.
Opportunity-
Let me wait. Let
the
me
word
check. Let me
talent,
check
what's the
let me check
definition
my
of it?
dictionary. May not be like say, natural aptitude or skill.
Okay.
Na-
The
natural
word
aptitude.
natural aptitude or skill. Now let me take you to the part of natural aptitude. You see, Saka and Foden, right? They are immense talents.
Eh.
But for me, I will take someone that has mental fortitude to continue to do something consistently.
Okay.
But the-
Talent
okay.
talent is there, right? But can you do it on a raining day in Stoke City? Can you do it on a raining day in Portsmouth?
Burnley.
This is what Saka brings to the table, right? Saka has done it with Arsenal. We know if from a left back, he showed that my talent is not limited to being playing as a left back.
Exactly.
They moved him forward. And he's getting the goals, he's getting the numbers. Let's put that
Yeah.
And he has shown that he's a very important player to that team.
So is Foden not an
The only time
important player?
Arsenal start losing points is when he's fatigued.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
Foden
Look
not
at-
an important player.
I'm talking
When
about.
he's not-
there are so
when
many
he's not
important
doing those things.
in a system of Man City.
Is Foden? We all just agree that this is him. He's been involved in more goals than any
More
other
goals
player.
than I say. Oh yeah, now let's take both of them out of. Wait, hold on. Let's take both of them out of the club. Now let's go to the national team. Who has more impact?
Yeah, that's Saka.
No,
Then that. Arsenal, on this note, I'm ready to tell you that I have chosen your boy
You don't
Bukayo
choose Arsenal
Saka,
now.
and I'm sticking with him.
that's
Thank you
only
very
just
much.
One angle of the conversation.
No, it's not one. You said
It's-
no.
One angle is even enough. To
In talent, right? Even if you have the talent, if
Talent.
you don't
sometimes.
put, Danielson had one of the best talents in football as a dribbler. Who remember Danielson till date? Not us now. Danielson of Real
Brazilian
Betis. Brazilian Danielson. Danielson will dribble you 150 times. It will meet 150
I didn't watch him, but I keep hearing
who is
Danielson,
talking about
Danielson,
Danielson today?
not
He has the talent, but what did he achieve with it?
Okay, so-
Look at the end goal of Saka's talent. Arsenal were a mediocre team before he came into the team. Now, because of people like Saka, Arsenal is now a
If
team
you
to reckon with.
if you take Saka out of Arsenal,
Yes,
Wow.
Arsenal they are coming back to the trenches. There's no two ways about
You
it.
even have to mention, like, if you even have to say,
no,
okay,
but guys, you know that
Boys,
we
you have
we,
to say-
we cannot run a conversation of if you take out Foden out of City, because I mean City is a really
Yeah.
quality side.
Now this is
You
where
can't
I'm
put it-
telling
put it
you
that
that
way.
in the England national team at the World Cup and the Euros, both of them Foden and Saka. At some point they had to drop Foden, but Saka played all through the Euros and the World Cup. Why? That's the question we should ask ourselves.
why.
It means
Is
there
there-
is a talent
is
to it,
there a
and there is a consistency to the talent.
Is there an edge where one player has a more established position on the pitch? You know, this is where he
yeah,
loves
that's
to be.
actually a point to look into too.
You know what?
And the other is okay. You can be
play-
here. You can be here.
Yeah, that's
But
actually-
one
yeah,
thing
that's
Saka has been able
point
to
too.
do over time is not. Some people can do so many things, so many things. They can do so many things, and you cannot jack of all trade, master.
Would
of
you?
none.
Would you? Would
But
you
I
rather
prefer someone that is a
versatility?
jack of one trade and is a master at it. So when you are looking for someone who is a professional at this, you come to him directly.
Speaking of versatility,
So you would prefer that?
no.
Foden has the versatility, but when it comes to what your
Across-
talent is bringing to the
across the
table,
pitch,
Foden.
yeah, it will play different. But Saka has mandated himself to be very
To
good at
outside
something,
right.
and he has done it very well.
Fair enough. But talent,
But talent,
gifts,
talent, gift.
skill,
What did we judge? Cole
See,
Palmer
I don't know why I'm.
Both.
Hey, guys, see.
Both.
Guidado,
Talent,
I'm,
skill.
I'm feeling you. You know, 'cause
Foden.
I'm
feel
not
like-
saying
I feel like
Foden doesn't have the talent. Does
No,
he
now
has-
the
he
question
doesn't
wey you
have-
ask now,
you
who
have
is
the
more
talent, but
talented?
The mental, the edge is there for me for Saka. Saka has-
no cry.
No.
Don't cry.
Saka has the talent
Don't
too,
cry.
but
Okay.
the mental fortitude
The mental
to
fortitude.
show that you know what, I am good at this thing. Oh,
Wahala dey.
Mental fortitude to bear the loss. Okay,
Where
thank
I'm
you.
having a problem with Guardado is now
no,
the-
don't have problem with him. Leave him for
See,
now.
guy,
I can have
you know why
problem
I
with
like Guidado's
You
thoughts?
like him.
No, wait, calm down.
Wait,
Because
you wait.
see, he's answering the question exactly the way I've
But
asked
he
it.
didn't do that. He didn't do that when we're talking
Talent.
about Cole Palmer and Mason Greenwood.
Ah,
That's something-
also,
why did you pick?
it was based on ability now.
Okay.
It was based
I
on
said-
ability now.
Yeah,
And
of course.
ability,
Ah.
ability.
Abinibi.
The word ability
Abinibi.
is like abinibi. You know what? Look at Saka is an African man. He was born.
African man.
No, he was born.
We're
He
talking-
was born to undergo torrid moments, and he has done well with. After that Euro
he was
penalty
born-
loss, so many
was-
players
that was-
will not come back. Sancho lost a penalty too at that Euros, right?
Wait.
Saka lost a penalty too at that Euros.
Wait.
Yeah.
Look at the way they've bounced back since that Euros. Then you look at somebody who has the talent and the mental fortitude.
To bear the loss. Okay.
No, not to bear the loss. To move on. We have setback as human beings. Look at Saka. Let one more in now. God.
When you want to ask the
Okay,
next
finally,
question,
Finally,
The voice.
Habib,
I want to say
finally, before we move, all right, let's go.
when we spoke about Cole Palmer.
Yes.
I want to go back there.
Leave Guidado alone now.
I said.
Okay.
I remember saying I didn't even do supporting.
Okay.
style.
That was.
When I said Cole Palmer naturally has that magic touch, it was like.
Okay.
yes, now, not true
Okay.
now.
So
Okay.
it means that you agree to the fact that Cole Palmer has that talent. You know, he's he's more of a slick player
Yeah.
than Mason Greenwood. But for other reasons, he still had to pick
Mason Greenwood.
Which I stated why.
Which they were.
Whether you stated why or not, it no concern me. The point is outside. You understand what your point?
Okay.
Outside that
Yes,
talent and all that, he gave other reasons
Okay.
for him to pick Mason Greenwood.
Okay.
But now, you are liking him because he is sticking to talent-wise alone.
Because
Talent,
but no, but
skill.
that's the conversation. I said it time and time again.
Who is more talented?
Yes, who is more talented?
Okay, if you are going
who is
to
a better
talent all through now.
It's not.
No,
Talent
if
is not limited to
the voice, if we are going to talent all through now, let's revisit what we
No,
said
no, no, no,
before.
no. You know what?
Cole
You know what?
Palmer ahead of Mason Greenwood, talent.
Uh-uh.
Rodri
I don't
ahead
agree.
of
Talent.
Casemiro, talent.
Greenwood is more talented than Palmer. Kill and saw.
Okay.
Greenwood is more talented.
Guys. All right. Guys.
Mo sọ pé ó ní skill mi sọ pé kò skill máa ń ju skill lọ.
The voice, you have caused trouble.
No,
here.
wait, guys.
Skill dey pass skill.
Thank you.
Skill and all that.
So,
Even
Habib-
your mental strength.
It's part of talent too.
It's part of your
Yes,
talent and
yes,
all of that.
yes.
It's part of talent.
yes.
That is
I
where we are.
agree.
That's where I'm going to.
Okay, thank you. Habib, so you're going for
Saka.
Saka.
My
Foden.
brother. Let's shake
so
hands.
Saka,
here.
Saka.
Me Foden.
Oluwabukayo.
Wait.
Ajani.
Gidado, Foden.
Foden.
And for me,
No. Go on.
for me,
Yeah,
Foden.
it's Foden. Right. So 2 on
You know
2,
what?
right?
You know why?
I see why
You know
you-
why?
I see why you are- why you
You
are
know
like-
why I would go for Foden?
Yeah, tell me.
If I were to be a manager,
Okay,
I would go for Foden because I
because
think that no matter how the game evolves
Mm-hmm.
in the coming years,
okay,
Phil Foden will always be relevant
okay.
because of versatility.
because of the kind of player he
He
What kind of
is.
player is he?
He's
Because
not-
of the skill set he has.
guys.
I'm asking him a question, not you.
He's not defined by any position on the pitch.
You know what, Abib? Let's not go
which-
there.
which-
let's just move on. Let's not.
Which picks?
Let you know what you know,
Make
Abib.
it
You know what, Abib? Let's just move on.
What's
Abib,
Rodri?
Abib,
Because I
Abib,
said my,
Abib. Let's move
I
on.
made my own
Let's
point too now.
Yeah.
But
Don't mind them.
all right, guys, that's that about that. Talking about the comparison. Yeah, you've heard from the guys, so it's all about you out there just telling us what you think. Don't forget, follow us across all our socials. You'll find the handles right on your screen. All right, and yeah, drop your comments, share with your friends and families and loved ones. We'll be really looking forward to your comments as well. And don't forget, you stand a very good chance of winning something if you can also break down issues for us. Yeah, in a very exciting way. All right, let's move away. Let's talk about the Nigerian Premier Football League. Tiwa Tiwa. This is our own. We have been talking, it belongs to them. This is ours.
Our own.
That's
Our
right.
league.
That's right. And we have to. And I think that's one of the things we'll be doing a lot more on Sports Fiber. We're very conscious about what's going on back home, our football, and we'll be talking about that as well. Very quickly, we saw games just a couple of days back. A lot of you already know the result. Just to look at the situation of things with 8 games left to play in the NPFL. Enugu Rangers under Fidelis Ilechukwu is doing something that a lot of people are really wondering from where to where. But yeah, they are on top of the Premier League table with 54 points. The People's Elephant, Aimba, 51 points. Lobby Stars, 51 points as well. And Remo Stars, 50 points. Shooting Stars under Benga Ogunbota is also doing well, 49 points, 5th position as we speak. And guys, we just want to quickly take a look at our projections, really, for the season. And which of the teams do you think will go all the way? I think this season in the NPFL have been one of the most competitive in recent times, where we're having 4 teams that could
5 teams.
Five.
teams now.
Really?
Yeah, 5
teams,
teams
yeah.
that could still go on to win. And in fact, all things being equal, likes of Plateau, who are in 6th with 47 points, also Yes,
stand a chance.
absolutely.
They stand a chance of making it to the continent.
Absolutely. Only 7 points separates Plateau from the top.
Yeah.
You know, and 7 points, 2 games. It's pretty much it.
You've covered it.
Yeah. So quickly, Enyimba is in the mix. They know how to go about things like this. They are defending champions
Yeah.
as well. Habib, for you, quickly, do you think Enugu Rangers will get the job done?
Well,
Or Lobby
I
Stars, Enyimba?
I really don't know what to expect from the likes of the teams below. I mean, coming under Enugu
Rangers.
Rangers, but then credit to Coach Fidelis.
Yes,
Ichukwu. I mean,
yeah.
he has done well at every club
He's been to.
he's been
Talk
to,
about
and
that.
That's like something to
Yeah,
acknowledge. You
yeah.
know, from the days of MFM.
Yeah.
You know, to
Plateau
to
United at some
Heartland,
point.
and
Yeah.
So I mean, he has done an amazing job, and he is expected to have his efforts crowned with the league title. So I'm rooting for him as much as I'm a big fan of Remo Stars Football Club too, and
Who came so close.
Yeah, who came so close
last
from
season.
and all of that. So, but then again, I'm rooting for Kamara. So I mean.
Okay.
And then again, I have to mention how incredible Enyimba has been, considering how they started the league
Yeah.
and all of that. From
Continental engagement.
Yeah, all
But
of-
really,
so, but then it's
Yeah.
something to acknowledge, and they've been brilliant so far. And
Mm.
So, but let's see how it all turns out. But then
Alright.
Enugu Rangers, I tip them to
go
win the
all
league,
the
to
way.
go all the way.
Wow, massive. Gidado?
Yeah, for me,
Hmm.
I think Enyimba will win it. Reason is because
Again?
they've been in this situation before, so they have the
Tell me
experience.
something different, please.
They have the experience of overcoming this kind of hurdle.
Yeah.
Last season, it didn't look like Enyimba would win the league,
Yeah. Until
and they did it. And this has
Super
happened
Six.
not once, not twice. It's just like looking at Man City in this situation. You just always have that gut feeling that
that
the fact that they have the experience,
will
they've
always
been in
give
this,
them that edge.
and Enugu Rangers they haven't won the league in a long time.
Yeah.
And credit to the coach of Enugu Rangers, Fidelis Ichukwu. They had the run of games, like 7 games without
Without-
losing.
yeah, exactly.
They've
And-
done
and
10.
10, right?
Winning 7.
Yeah,
in
that's-
fact,
that's-
they had many clean sheets
that's
as well.
massive.
Wow.
So
See, that's
their
massive.
form
That's
is good.
massive, baby.
So if they want to win the league, I think they have to keep that on. But for me, I think Enyimba would be the pick for me to win it.
Enyimba for you.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think about Remo Stars?
Okay, this is where I'm going to. I feel Remo has a chance.
Yes,
they
they
have they have a game in hand.
Yeah, they do.
I was very mad at them yesterday. They had the chance of winning against Doma United, and they had to even beg for draw till the 92nd minute. Julian
Away.
Lucas scored the equalizer in 92nd minute.
Away.
Yeah, away. But
With,
no,
with,
no.
with an assist from Haruna Hadi. I mean, I must give a big shout out to that player.
No, Hadi is a fantastic
It's-
player.
But one thing
Yeah.
I
It's
think
been very
Remo Stars
brilliant.
have not done well since the turn of the year is their away form. They've been really bad.
True.
And for a team that wants to
How many teams have a good
No,
away
In the
form?
MPFL,
No, like,
exactly.
I
But then let's
understand,
not
but-
let's not go that route.
No, but this season has been different.
Right.
We've had
Yeah.
many
Look
many
at
away
many-
losses and
the only
draws.
reason-
Yes.
Not so many.
Not
Compared
so
to-
many,
compared to
not
previous
so many.
times.
And
We've
again,
had
by
20.
just
Yeah.
few teams.
Wait, hold on. The
I don't
only
know if you
reason why
understand,
Shooting
not
Stars
every
is in
club
the
has
fold
that
now is
good
because
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
not
away
every-
form.
form.
Are you
You get-
aware?
That's-
That the only reason why Shooting Stars is in the fold
Yes,
of
they've
the
been,
MPFL.
they've been very
Like,
good. Went to
They've been
Kano
very
and
good
won.
away.
That's what I'm saying.
And for a team that wants to win the league,
Even Remo Stars in the
big
first round.
points,
They were winning away
big
games.
points,
Yeah,
big
yes, even in the
valuable
In the first
round.
round, Remo
Yeah,
Stars.
big
Yeah.
valuable points,
Points.
away.
Yeah.
Then you know your home is your cushion, right? So Remo are not doing that. Well, this is why I'm not ruling out Shooting Stars. They'll win in Ibadan, and they'll go and pick up 1-0 away, and that is
one
very,
point.
very
Come on.
important in winning.
I mean,
winning
I
the
saw
league.
I saw a video of a particular shooting
That's
star.
fine. Yeah.
I mentioned it to you
Upsuit,
now, right?
Yes, that was
The
yes.
guy was like, "Ogunbote gbọ́dọ̀ lọ," this and that.
but he-
I
he
mean,
now- he
it
now-
came to like reckon with
With
you
the
know
fact that-
the
So
fact
the
that
results
that-
are there.
yeah.
But
Upsuit, you know.
Rangers have an edge for me. Apart from the form, we mentioned something about organization. And for MPFL teams, we've always had this problem of organization.
Massive
Yeah.
point. Massive
Yeah.
point.
So if you are to win the league, it is what goes on in your house.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
able to sort your
Off the
house
pitch.
well,
Yeah.
off the
Off the
pitch
pitch.
issues, then is what will translate to, since they hired Amobi Ezeaku as their general manager.
Yeah.
True. Another valid point.
He's a young guy. He understands football. He's very passionate about it.
Yeah.
So he was able to
Played
put
the
things
game
in place
too.
for them.
And he also went to acquire the knowledge
No,
required
he's
to run a football
Football
club.
club.
So,
how to run a football club. So he understands the nitty-gritty of running a football club, and that is why they've been massively enjoying it. Now they've gone 10 games straight, winning 7, drawing 2.
Good
That
point,
is a champion
good point
stuff.
about
Yeah.
Champion
football
stuff, right?
administration.
So they are, I think for me, they are 3 points ahead of Eyimba, right? I think they
Yes,
will
3
just make it
points.
off. I just think they will just
Yeah,
make it.
I think so.
Because of the
they'll make it.
organization thing we
I think
mentioned,
so too.
and they are good to go.
But you don't think they're like going to be like the Arsenal that bought?
The two things they have as an advantage, apart from Amobi Ezeaku, they have Fidelis Ilechukwu.
I mean, that's a big
So
one.
do you have
Really?
things in place for you.
I really
Just
hope.
get things right.
I
then
really
you are
hope.
good to go.
I really hope
I
that
hope so too.
I am
that
And I have a good
Rangers will.
feeling.
You know why? You
I
know,
want
you know
Rangers to
Coach
win.
Ilechukwu has not won the league before.
Yeah, I want him to win this time around.
Yes.
know.
I want
Yes.
him to
Despite
Despite all the
coming
good-
close with
Coming
MFM
close.
and all
Exactly.
that.
I want him to win this time around. And I think they have a better chance playing the continent because of the organization they have.
They have.
They will do far. They will do well. They will go far.
And-
Look at Rivers United.
yeah.
They enjoyed with the way they've been organized in the past couple of months, and that's why they had a good run in the continental phase. So
Oga, me and you, we started like big rivals, but it's looking like
you have more in common. But
I mean-
we'll see, really. That Enugu Rangers side is very exciting. Godwin Obaje, who is part of the 2016
Team.
winning team,
Yeah.
is also in that
That's
squad.
it, yeah.
That's right.
The Okores of this world, Kazim Ogunleye, who
Kazim Ogunleye has been very important for them.
who he brought from his former side at Plateau.
But Plateau, yeah.
You
He
know,
has
as
been
as very key. So,
Yeah, he's very
so
important.
let's see. I'm excited. I want to see something different from Eimba, please.
actually.
That's why I'm rooting for.
I don't know.
and apart from
if you're an
something
Eimba fan,
different-
please, I'm sorry.
Apart from saying something different from Eimba, I want to see Coach Fidelis like lift that
yeah,
trophy.
lift the
Like,
trophy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
like,
he has done
it-
so
yeah,
much. He
it
has.
is- it
I mean,
is-
he
if
deserves
if
it.
Coach
He has-
Daniel Ogumodede of Sporting failed to
Remo Stars.
Remo.
Remo Stars.
yes of
yeah,
Remo
Remo
Stars,
Stars.
if he fails to win it this time, is
Yeah.
it? Do you think?
I think it's still a learning curve for him.
Do you
Exactly.
think it will be a case of maybe we need to go for a big name, a former champion that have won this title before,
But
I-
they've
I-
had one. They've had one.
I think
they had
Remo-
Ogumbote
But they-
Yeah,
last
they had
season.
Ogumbote
and they let him go.
But he didn't win the league
He
either.
didn't win it too.
I mean,
And they didn't do too well.
But
So
one thing they've been
I
able
feel
to
like-
do well under Daniel Ogumodede,
No, did they?
they've got this this tactness. There's this team spirits kind of with Remo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have a pattern of play.
Of
Even,
play,
even
exactly.
while they are losing. They were losing 4-1 in Lagos.
Yeah,
But you
exactly.
can still
See,
feel them
they're
coming
playing-
and
playing their way.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, you know what? Goals are against us today. Football is not on
But
our
like,
side
you
today.
enjoy
But
this thing.
There is this pattern we want
You
to play
enjoy-
with.
yeah, man,
Regardless of
don't
whatever is
worry,
going on,
you
we are
get.
playing with it. So over time, I think they've just been short. They've fallen short this season in some away matches.
And let's
they
not
are
for- yeah.
that's-
They're still in it now.
they're
It's just-
still-
it's
they
just
are-
3 points.
They are still very much in it.
Are you
they are in
joking?
50 points. If they win their outstanding that they are playing, at
Yes.
home,
They
they
could
have
be-
just
They'll be 1
point
point,
between them
yeah.
and Enugu.
Yes.
So they are not out of it.
No,
Mathematically, they are not out of it.
Being out of it is not even a conversation.
Conversation, so they can still
The
win the league.
conversation for me is if
Can they go on to win
don't,
it?
because now I mean they came so close last season, and everybody feels, not everybody, but most people think that it has to be now.
Now, yeah.
Having come so close,
but-
just losing by goal difference.
Goal
Yeah.
difference, yeah. But this season, right? I think they're in good position. Let them just start picking up
Points.
in-
away from home.
The last 7 games, they are playing away 3 times.
Hmm.
They are playing at home 4 times. So mathematically, if we can win 4 games in Remo,
Hmm.
and in our 3 away games, let's win 1, draw 1.
Hmm.
4 points in 9 points in away is very massive in the NPFL.
NFL, yeah.
Definitely.
True.
So let's just win 1, draw 1,
Hmm.
or win 2. Then we are good to go.
They've got Plateau away from home. There is they welcome Niger Tornadoes
They
in
will beat
Ikene.
Tornadoes in Ikene.
They
This is
they
proper
go to
3 points.
Kwara for a Southwest Derby.
Southwest Derby, they can beat Kwara at home. like these are the teams that are
They
winning.
welcome Kano Pillars.
for them.
They go away to Lobby.
Lobby.
They welcome
Pillars
Gatland.
is struggling. They
That,
should
that,
Pillars-
lobby-
Pillars
that
away.
lobby, that game, that, the away they go to
Pillars.
lobby is going to be
Pillars.
very,
No, Pillars at home.
No, like Pillars away for Remo.
no,
At
at
home.
home.
Oh,
They are
okay.
playing at the
They should be able to
But
win
the only
Pillars.
big problem I see in that their away run is Lobby Stars. Lobby Stars, they are
They are in the contention for the
contention
league as well.
Yeah.
We have
Yes.
not just
Yes,
mentioned
yes,
Lobby
yes,
Stars.
yes.
They've done well this season.
Yes, they've done
But
well
the form
as
will
well.
It's going to be a game of who wants it more.
More.
So, but in this kind of game, as a coach, I was set up to get a draw. So I think for Aqua United, I think they will survive relegation because of the person at the end of the affair, Baba Ganaro. And for Kwara United, Sunshine, they are even in the fray of relegation.
Yeah.
Yes,
even,
they
even
are.
Sporting
As well Lagos.
even Sporting
Sporting
Lagos,
Lagos, yeah.
they are still in the fray of relegation. They are just four
Four
points
points.
away from
Yeah.
from relegation. Just one loss and you are in that battle.
Yeah.
And for Sporting Lagos now, Paul Offord just left some couple of days ago.
Yeah. Just, I mean, to get to that conversation, because it was something we were going to really talk about. Sporting Lagos, through, I mean, their official handle on X, confirmed the departure, using the term departure of Paul Offord, the man who got them promoted to the top flight. He's worked with Warri Wolves before as an assistant manager. Young manager, effervescent, exciting, and the great work he's been able to do with that side. I mean, when I saw that, it was met with a lot of mixed feelings from a lot of people, and some are asking why. We maybe need more clarity on what really happened. Was it a decision that was made solely on results? Because if it's by the virtue of results, Sporting Lagos have done better than they did in the first half of the season. You also have to pay attention to the fact that they brought in over 10 players mid-season.
Yeah.
Some of them, Raymond Tochukwu, David Adeleke
Adeleke, yeah.
in defense, Jamil, Mohammed Wisdom, Fernando, the very experienced man who played for Aqua so many years. So they brought in some really good players that have really helped them galvanize some points. At some point, they went on a 5-game winning run at home.
Yeah.
In recent times now, it's been a bit, stop and start, but they won their game against Sunshine Stars just a couple of days back in the Southwest Derby. But we hear that Abdullahi Bifo is now the new manager of that side, the former Kwara United man. He's a name in the Nigerian footballing ecosystem. Even a young person who's following the league will know Abdullahi Bifo. If for nothing, for Kwara United. Spent so many years at that club and got them to some really interesting heights. Guys, first things first, quickly is, can Sporting Lagos survive relegation? Will they?
I think they should be able to survive relegation, but I have my reservations on Abdullahi Bifo. I think he's more of a system and coach, and for the point that Sporting Lagos are right now, I was expecting them to let Paula Igbogun, their technical director, lead the charge to the end of the season. Then you get a manager who would start all over again. So, but as he's not doing that, but I just hope he gets it sorted out and they don't get relegated.
Wow. Gidado?
Well, it's a tough one. It's sad to see
Yeah.
Coach Paul Offord go.
Go.
Despite
I mean,
all he did for the club in the last 2 years. I mean, it's not easy getting a club to get to the MPFL, and now that things are a little bit tough, he's had to be told to go.
Yeah.
But the new coach Abdullahi Bifo,
Yeah.
is one of the top coaches that has been
Absolutely.
in the MPFL for,
Absolutely.
for a long time.
Absolutely.
I have a lot of respect for him. But my challenge is a coach that usually come to the team with his own
With
tools,
philosophy and
players,
yeah.
backroom staff. I don't know if all that can be arranged for him.
Right.
But, that's my only worry going forward for Sporting Lagos, because I would like them to remain in the league, because hopefully by next season
The noisy league.
Ikudu can also
That's
be in the
good.
Premier League, so we can have two
Yeah,
Premier
we can
League
have
teams
derby, like
in
Lagos,
Lagos.
proper Lagos
It
derby.
should be a very
Ah.
good thing. So yeah, that's it for me.
Personally, I'm
Abi?
also looking forward to Sporting Lagos staying in the league. and I don't want to think anything apart from.
Do you think letting Paul Ofo go is a wrong call
Well, I mean,
on hindsight?
personally, I feel like right now is, I mean, it should have waited
Till the end of the season.
You know, just so we don't have this kind of
Destabilization, yeah.
And it's just six
in
games.
the
It's
team
just
and
6 games to the end of the
understanding
season.
that the players already have
in
with him.
just, 6 games, like
6
Yeah.
games,
7
yeah.
games, yeah.
to the end of the season.
Yeah,
In that position that you are in.
they have 8 games.
Yeah,
8 games to go.
Yeah.
So thank you for correcting
Yeah.
me. In that position that Sporting Lagos find themselves
Yes.
right now in,
Yeah.
in the team, I feel like they don't need anything to destabilize
Nice.
the team.
The flow.
And obviously, even if it's like a game or two, letting your coach go is not something that
Yeah.
will just give you that balance.
And I mean the impact on the players as
on the
well.
players as well.
But I think if they are able to manage themselves, rally around
Yeah.
themselves like the rallying call,
Yeah.
they've had a massive home advantage,
They're still unbeaten.
unbeaten at home. So
At
the
home.
last 8 games, they are playing 4 at home.
home.
Just pick those 12 points, then you are good to go, regardless of whatever happens.
They
You
just have
will not
just
be
one
relegated.
job right now,
Right.
stay in the league.
Stay in
Yeah,
the
stay in
league.
the league. then you can
Just
take it up from there.
to take a look at their 11th with about 38 points, like the guys also opined. They're not scoring so much. They're conceding 29, score 30 conceded. The issue of goal scoring, I mean, Aluku and Lokosa, the top scorers in the team, and both are tied on 6 goals.
Yeah.
Tells the entire story there. There's not a lot of top scorers in the side. But yeah, that's one thing to look at. Just, to run you guys with the games they've got before the season ends. Let's quickly, they've got Katsina away from home. That's a tough game.
Yeah.
They've got Abia Warriors at home. They go to Rivers. They welcome Enugu Rangers, table toppers. We don't know if they'll be topping the table at that time. Yes. They go away to Bayelsa. They welcome Plateau United. They play Aimba. And then they close up the season in a Southwest derby with Shooting Stars in
Bro,
Ibadan.
they've got
That's one
massive
hell of a
games.
ride.
Those massive.
I mean,
I
5 of the teams you've mentioned now
I don't see them
are
winning
top
that-
teams.
Have won the title?
Well,
Yes, Rivers have won it before.
Yes.
Yeah, whether they are playing home,
Shooting
Rivers
has won it
play
before.
two,
Plateau,
Shooting,
Eimba.
Eimba.
Traditional clubs.
Right.
Those games will be difficult.
But
Too difficult.
I don't even see them winning like
Thinking of those guys.
winning 3 out of at home self.
exactly.
Because
We
Enyimba
just
is coming at home.
And they are challenging for the title.
Yeah,
Enyimba
but
is
that-
coming. Enugu Rangers is coming.
Yeah.
Same as Plateau United. No, they are going away to Plateau United. They are going to Katsina.
And Plateau United
No.
away.
Play to at home.
Plateau at home. Plateau
Yes.
at home.
It's Casina that is away.
Wait, yeah.
Katsina is away.
Plateau in Lagos.
Shooting
Well,
away.
those are
Shooting
tough
away.
games.
There's
Afadua Tinyo.
nothing they are going to.
We need
they are going
this,
to lose
please, we
at
need
Lagos
what
Salami
it
Stadium.
We are praying for you guys.
They call it the slaughterhouse. Right?
Yeah.
Because,
So when you get to Lagos Salami Stadium, no matter what form
Who you are.
the moment you are at that stadium,
Yeah.
you are a go down.
Yeah, go.
I think the the fans,
you are a
fans.
go down naturally. And Shooting have been able to capitalize on that this season.
Yeah.
And one thing they are
Stars
doing
looking there.
fine. They are doing fine now is going away to pick points,
Points.
where they should not be picking points. That's why they are in the
Contention
free.
for to win the title.
And let's
Yeah.
not forget, Shooting also picked up a point in Lagos when they came.
Yeah, they drew in Lagos.
2-2.
Yeah, they drew in Lagos.
Wow, it's really tough.
Let's just hope. I mean,
We just hope that
As far
others
as
who are behind them continue to falter. Yes, if we want
Kind
to,
of
that's the word. If we want Sporting Lagos to stay in the league.
to stay. Okay, all right. We'll see. All right, what happens in the coming days with this? Quickly, guys. The NNL. I mean, we've got guys here who have played at the NNL level, and of course played for some very experienced.
It's very experienced. Over 5 seasons.
teams, teams that have also featured in the MPFL. Gidado,
Yeah.
Habib, quickly, what's the NNL like? What's Ikorodu City like right now? How close are they before the playoff? I know some teams have already confirmed their place in the NNL playoff.
Yeah. teams like
Sporting
let me
Supreme.
go first. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sokoto United in the Group D of the league.
Okay.
They are on top, and Sporting Supreme as well in second position. Both are qualified for playoff already.
Brilliant.
So they are waiting for we in West here,
Okay.
Ikorodu City, Inter Lagos, Osun United. Our group is so tough. That's Ikorodu City. Our group is so tight.
Tough, wow.
The first 5 can actually get to the playoffs.
And it's two.
It's just 2
yeah.
teams that will go to
Go
the
to
playoff.
playoff. Yeah.
And the other group, which has Madiba, Beyond Limits, Edel, we can as well confirm that Madiba is going to the playoffs. And Beyond Limits, that's the youth team of Vermont Stars. So it's very tight, especially in our own group. And this season, I think what is different is that most clubs in the NNL now they are streaming their games.
Yes.
Some are not live,
Right.
but most are live. So the clubs that are doing Oju,
things.
they are
It's
catching
coming out.
them
It's
now.
coming out.
It's in the
We
open.
saw the
The handball issue, right? Yeah.
Yes.
That one, it be like volleyball.
Jigawa.
Yeah, at Jigawa.
And I was going to talk to you guys. The player was banned for the entire season. And somebody was asking, isn't that an overstretch? Did he kill somebody?
He should be banned from. Doesn't he, as a player?
No, come on. Banned from football. What do you mean?
Because I mean, how
Would you say Luis Suarez who handled the
that? Who did what?
No,
But he got a red card.
Ain't
Suarez
no
got a
saying.
red card, and he was suspended.
why
for
were you
some
banning
games.
for the entire season?
Maybe that's too harsh, but I
Yeah,
mean,
I think
it's about
it's
time.
too somebody-
It's about time. It's about
somebody-
time
you
teams
say
start
good
getting
someone.
punished
Yeah.
for doing.
I mean, my point is, in a situation like this, you need to just like check the situation. In a situation like this, you can't compare the case of Luis Suarez
Yeah.
to this case. First, Luis Suarez was doing it to defend. Do you understand? To start with, which is very very quiet. I mean, at the end of the day, it paid off. You get. It
They
paid
got
off.
they got the semis.
They got to the semis because they missed the
Gian
My
lost
point
the penalty.
Listen, no, I'm
Yeah,
going there.
yeah.
Now, in the case of this player that did
Alim,
something like
that's
this
his name.
for,
Mohammed
Jigawa
Golden Stars, yeah.
For you to have that, much confidence.
But Maradona
It was
did
not
hand of
once,
God,
so-
though.
What are we saying?
Maradona did hand of
The
God,
handball
though.
was not
It
once.
wasn't
So
once.
the first
That's
man
the
used
point.
hand.
For
Pam.
you
The
to
keeper catch
have
am.
that
The
confidence.
rebounds. Now the guy used hand like
For
this.
you
Boom.
to have that confidence to use both hands. They want
Two hands.
When I talk, in
He do like this, do am.
Now you carry both hands now. Throw ball. You try score.
That no be football again, huh?
But you know what?
Wait. I dey go somewhere. Get where I dey go.
The referee
Ball
was
is
also
back.
expelled.
Came
Oh,
back.
Naba.
Then another, yes, maybe Naba or something. There was a rebound and another player came. And
Two
punched
hands.
him. So it means there was a motive. Like
Is it
The intent was there.
was an
Like we
arrangement.
want to Ojogo.
I mean, I don't always like to
There was
paint
a
our league
Yes,
bad
yes.
or something. But then this is
because there are good things happening with Ali.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that-
A lot
that's-
of good
we-
things.
we had to paint
so
the
even
good parts.
apart
So.
from the referees, you as a player, don't you have an integrity? I mean, don't you have?
But I am.
You-
See,
you know
listen,
that
guys,
it's obvious
guys,
that
guys,
if this ball
guys.
goes
There,
in,
there
the
should
ref
be,
is going to
guys.
award the goal.
There should be provision for
mean?
punishments like this. I'm not saying out
I
of the
agree with you.
season.
I agree with you.
I don't. I think it's just.
It's
It's
Well,
hasty.
it's
It's
a hasty decision.
unorganized.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I get the social media the social media
It was
backlash.
the social media backlash that made them
really
such a-
yeah.
It was just the decision was not thought over. They just felt like because of people were clamoring for that. This is happening in our league and all that. They just had to use a scapegoat. Like they needed a scapegoat to cover up for their action, and that's what happened.
It's not too hard.
Anyways,
They are supposed to arrest him as a
Let them even charge him to court.
please, we're not charging anybody to court here. Anyways, well, that's where we'll peg it for today's edition of the show on Sports Fiber. It's been such a cracker, my world. Yeah, there's so much to come. Many thanks to the hilarious Okpe, my man. Too much, man. Too much.
Controversial, Hilarious Okpe.
Thank you.
Yeah. Fans me. Thank you.
I can't take it in.
You can't take it. And many thanks to our Bola, Gidado Toyi. Please, ladies and gentlemen, you got it. We got it.
We wish you all the best.
We
yeah?
wish you all the
Thank
best with Ikorodu City. And please go on YouTube and look him up. All right,
No,
type that
it's-
name,
it's
Gidado.
Itoib is spelled Toyeeb.
All right. All right.
Gidado Gidado. My videos plenty.
He
Go
play
check
Like
out.
the
so,
Gidado is
Opo,
like-
yeah. Opo, yeah. Okwe, your social media handles
Yeah, at
quickly.
the hilarious Okwe on all social media on
At
Twitter,
the hilarious.
at the no space at the hilarious Okwe.
All right. So Gidado, you're on social media,
Yeah,
of course.
Instagram at Toyeeb Gidado.
Toy-
Twitter Toyeeb_Gidado.
All right, brilliant.
Instagram,
Habib.
Fumilayo _19.
Double underscore.
Wait, why person go the beer for Milayo? Boy, the beer for Milayo.
That one is supposed to
Now why I get issue with you? I have known. I knew something was not right with
funny
this guy.
enough,
I knew something was not right with this guy. I just had issues with you.
Habib and I, we met on Instagram, like
You
via
don't mean
Instagram.
Yeah.
So now,
before Instagram, but you didn't know.
okay, I didn't know.
that
So
was such
now
a love
that
affair.
for me,
Wow.
since then,
Oh.
now I take no.
Now the fool me.
You thought he was a woman, right?
If you see the contact here, now
They
for me
catch
like
you.
you, you say,
They catch fish you.
I know something was not right with this guy. Because how a guy go the beer from that, you go want this brother here teasing a woman. Why they corrected?
I won't take that from you.
Okay.
You can't use that statement.
Fumilayo.
Something was not right.
I know something was not right.
My name.
Yeah, the Fumilayo.
No, you can't say that.
You have a beep there. No, a beep. Fumilayo, you are catfishing boys.
Go fair, Yomi.
Catfishing boys up and down. Ashiri 82 me. Oh yeah, Fumilayo. Say that Andrew again. Fumilayo Kini. Let them hear.
_19.
Why are you using double underscore? Another problem.
Double
Double underscore. One underscore person they use two.
Hello. Okay. Peace be unto all men.
Yeah, peace.
All right. Yes, they be up with.
Oh,
You
see?
Okay, there was a cut.
Oh, Danny, my boy. Anyways, you can find me on socials at The Voice of Lagos, all right? DEVOICE of Lagos across all socials. Please don't forget, subscribe to Sports Fiber, and you can also follow us across all our socials. You'll see the handles right on the bottom of your screen. Ensure you are following us. Ensure you comment. We're going to be looking out for top commenters. That's right. Top commenters on our platforms. We'll be looking out for you. We'll be looking to also bring you here. We want you out there to be a part of our reality. So the more you support, the more we bring you into the system. We want you to be part of us and enjoy talking football. There's so much more coming in the coming weeks. Ensure that, you stay very sporty and Mafo. Yeah? Tell a friend to tell a friend. Mafo. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys next time.